Alright. Welcome to Game Assay. Play Assay if you watch this on YouTube. We're going to start Fallout New Vegas. My favorite Fallout game. Animation quality is very early Fallout. Drunken TR soldiers, Securitrons. This is Freeside. Loud. This fucking guy. Okay, Caesar's Legion. Cons.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great
Vault 11?
underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic
America.
grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert.
No subtitles.
They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River.
Untouched is a bit strong.
The
Let's
NCR
go with
mobilized its army and sent
standing.
it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots.
Mostly the robots.
You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Gloved hands to hide
Guess
the
who's
gender.
waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Not a think. Alright, boy.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
Other dude is just
And
appalled.
where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Horrible trigger discipline. Shot you like this. Damn, that's a good intro. Yeah, I like Fallout New Vegas. It's buzzing in my ears. It's gonna give me tinnitus for sure. I think I got new headphones at work. I bet they do. Should buy some. I haven't got a paycheck yet. Mercenary items, neato. 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 Very immersion breaking. Very.
How about that?
Okay. Subtitles. It's under display, I think. Ooh, we can change color, that's right. Let's go with white. Footboy's gotta stay amber though. Anywho. Dialogue subtitles on. Oh, general off. That's just fucking me up. Alright.
Whoa, easy there, easy.
Yeah, I like the white.
You've been out cold a couple of days now.
That's all?
Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
So the scheme we're going with this is we pick the canon name and just keep the first letter and go there with it. So Courier, we're going to play a woman this time. I just have a liking for Catherine. Oh! That's because that's the mother in Fallout 3. We just played Catherine. I kind of don't want to do that then. That's going to be confusing. Carrie... Kaylee? Nah, I don't like it. Caitlin, I don't like it. I'd stick to Catherine anyway. What are the C names do we have? Celia? I want to keep the Courier. Yeah, we're on Catherine.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
Yeah. What up,
Now,
Doc?
I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
It's probably
I
on.
take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Horrible. Okay, then we got to do this with Yeah, I'll be Hispanic. Alright, whatever. We're not going to see our face almost ever. So... Sure.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that matters.
You got my gender wrong, you ass.
What's keeping you in bed anymore? Let's see if we can get you.
There is
on
plenty of sense keeping me in bed for a while. I have been shot in the head.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Please don't tutorial me. Oh god.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay, we gotta... Yeah, okay, we gotta bring those eyes down a bit. Anywho. So we're gonna try... Although I do like the titles here. Okay, never mind. We're gonna start over here. See, there's just more color to this. Something so small as adding titles to things. So we're gonna do a lot of focus on luck in this. One, because it's New Vegas. Two, because high luck is the only way you're surviving getting shot in the face and looking, you know, not deformed as hell. All right, Doughy Baby. Let's go there. Perception, bring it down a bit, because we're going to get the perception one later. Endurance. Unarmed, health, resistance, survival, bring it down a bit. Charisma, got to bring this up a bit. Diplomat. Go movie star even. Keep the intelligence. Two-headed coin flip. I like that. See, 27 leaf clover, leprechaun's foot as opposed to rabbit's foot. Lucky 7. stacked deck, coin flip, spilled salt, sickly albatross, broken gypsy mirror, 13 pitch black cats. Enemy mishaps. So yeah, let's do high luck. See how that is. Okay, well, intelligence, agility. Yeah, so strength, perception. Yeah, we're stacking luck.
With luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we know your vitals are good.
Do we?
Them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
I like this part. Why am I... This is weird.
All right.
I look way taller.
I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
I'm trying to just without looking.
Dog.
Cat.
House.
Home. Renovate.
Night.
Day. I'm so bad at this. Dream.
Bandit.
Killer. Ooh. Staff.
Light.
Darkness. I'm so bad at this.
Mother.
Caretaker. That says a lot.
Okay.
Right.
Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
False. However, we're gonna go with strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Soft agree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Hard disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Soft agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me
I
what
barely
you
see it, asshole. 2 rabbits. Alright.
Okay. How about this one?
Definitely an animal pelt. Priceless work of art? Close enough. Okay, we're going for that.
Last one.
High-fiving gnomes. Well, it kind of looks like a spade in the middle.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
The best way to do these tests. No. I like we've gone from big guns, small guns, to guns, energy weapons. Yeah, that's just the correct answer. Speech, science, lockpick. How to get through the game. I want the skills that get me through the game.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality.
Can't even get past forms in the
Find you got a
apocalypse.
family history of getting shot in the head.
You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. Up to 2. Okay, so we're going to pick... Let's read. These are kind of neat. Built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright, burns half as long. All weapons have 3% chance of crit, but decay faster. Fuck that. Claustrophobia. You have fear of enclosed spaces. Probably because the mutants that live there. +1 special when outside. Suffer when indoors. I go for the reverse. +2. Fuck that. Okay, so it's early bird. Bonus in the morning. Fast shot. 20% more quickly, but 20% less accurate. Tempting. 4 eyes. We're going to pick that one. +1 perception with glasses. It's basically a free perception point. Good nature to heart. You're more prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. Gain +5. Nope, it scrolls. Fuck that. Heavy-handed, fuck that. So more melee damage. Hoarder, I might need that one, but no. When your health drops below 50%, you gain 10% more damage, but suffer agility. Oh, now. You have 10 more action points, but your reckless nature causes -2 damage threshold. Logan's Loophole? No one's going to put you out to a pasture because you're going to stay young and level 30 forever. You'll never again become addicted to chems, and they'll last twice as long, but after 30, you can kiss experience, perks, and skill points goodbye. No. Hard now. Loose cannon. Throwing weapons. Skilled. +5 with every skill. Plus in every skill, but -10 experience gained. Tempting. Every skill. That might be better than Four-Eyed. Small frame. Fuck that. Limbs crippled for an agility point. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, but 20% more accurate. A Wild Wasteland, the one you have to pick. So Four Eyes or... what was the other one? Skilled. Skilled.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Actually looks like underwear. Those men still have a t-shirt on, because whatever. How can people sleep with t-shirts? How can men sleep with t-shirts on? Women, I get it. How can men sleep with t-shirts on? It sounds so damn uncomfortable to me.
Here, these are yours.
Oh.
Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin.
Fair enough.
But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Totally
Well,
not an
if you're
important
heading
plot
back
point in
out
this
there,
game.
You ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this
Oh,
on too, so the
I know what
locals
that's
don't
about.
pick
We'll
on
get to
you
that
for
later.
lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Fair enough.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll
I'll be
likely
fine.
be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you
Oh.
out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll do my best. Oh, hardcore mode. Hardcore, no. Dude, come on. So all this is pre-order stuff, which is kind of fun, because it's a nice head start. Oh, switching ammo. I forgot about that. Can I put that somewhere else? I want to. Grenade rifle. Caravan shotgun. Throwing spear. Oh, weathered 10mm pistol. There we go. I know how this works, dude. Don't think I can resist this. Hey, look, I'm the Vault Dweller. Let's go outside. Easier to get a good look there. Oh, the NCR is conscripted forces? I guess they better. They're gonna go up against the fucking Legion. Yep, DLC, 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 DLC. Yeah, we're gonna work on those eyes. Got a Vault Dweller outfit. Thanks. I kinda like that. What else we got? Yeah, wow, that's horrendous. Alright. Yep, we'll go there. Actual iron sights. Dude, shut up, shut up, shut up. Hey you, Mr. Pulls me out of the grave.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
I forgot how creepy he is.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night
Why?
when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
So not only did I get shot in the head, I was buried, so there's dirt in my head, and I survived this robot biking me like a mile. Yeah, maxed out luck indeed. Also, that's a killer doc. Not killer. It's like, it's all the disinfectant, like, damn.
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. Happy trails!
That's about enough Victor as I can handle. Okay, I need to move around some controls here. That's 8. Oh, fuck you. Why is it even here then? There. Oh, wait. Alright. How are we doing in the saloon? How you doing, Easy Pete?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
No shit.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
Prospector is a much better term.
The way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not.
America!
Towns and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Don't tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it.
Kaiser.
A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know.
No,
We've been
I'm
hearing
gonna win.
stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Well, come on.
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something. But I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Both wrong, but we'll get there.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Ah, puppy.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Ooh. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Where's Trudy?
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
Chet. Should pick a different gun to practice with. I had a mod where I put a house in there once, a little underground bunker. Back when I made mods.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure. Oh, no.
Suit yourself. Hope this helped you some. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Decent voice acting. The dialogue itself is not as good as I remember.
Hey there.
I'm done being nice. You don't hand Ringo over soon. I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Oh, he's running. I guess the warning shot got him. Hi, dog.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
She got bug eyes too. Alright.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to
I was gonna say, bad call.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Alright.
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
No, they don't.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house.
Yeah.
I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Well, I mean, it is. Most certainly, but anywho.
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the Strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Yeah, that's big old news.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
America.
I'm sure.
I have a few caps. That's nice. How are the throwing spears? I have no interest in them.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Be careful.
Let's go talk to Ringo.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Not an enemy, that's what you're
Sorry
asking.
about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
No, please, no, I'm not. No, not your fucking video game. Card games, no.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right.
That's your pistol?
I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my... We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Oh. Oh, good. I know. That was easy. Damn. Oh, was that your stash? Notice it says bottle caps and not pre-war money.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Fair enough.
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city.
Gomorrah's your favorite?
Regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
I mean, well, the robot hasn't killed me yet, so that's logical.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
So the NCR has made chems illegal? Disappointing. Now I gotta talk to Trudy first? Alright, well. No. Watch this.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. I'll be with.
So, unlike Fallout 3, where speech is a percentage chance, it's just a check here.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like
God,
you.
how poorly written.
I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Agreed.
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Sketchy indeed.
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
That's not true.
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
So for the record, we're going to take the independent route here.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Well, I kind of got on a choke point.
Feeling thirsty? Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Yay.
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Deal. Especially give them for free. You ever eat in-game food and get actual hungry? Because gecko steak sounds nice right now. I guess I didn't have much for breakfast. What else you got? Oh. Well, that might be useful anyway.
Pleasure doing business with you.
So Pete doesn't give you shit unless you have like 80 explosives or something.
Howdy. Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Fair enough.
Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up.
Alright. Fair enough. Now this shit. Oh, hi.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yes, however.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Damn, son.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
I just said, if the powder gangers blow up the whole town, your business is kind of a moot point. Whatever, man. Yeah, you fucking take it easy too. Don't go around helping anyone or anything. Wow, that starts high. Not high enough though. Barter is 28. All right. Oh, okay. I like that. Black Widow. Cherche la femme? I think it's cherish women? Love women? Or that's like... Alright. Tempting. I might get both of these just cause. Let's do Black Widow first. Walk up to Doc. Tumbleweed. Is this Doc? Yeah. Doc picked a big house. Nice Stimpak's over here. Yay, science for something other than computer science. Whoops, that wasn't a Stimpak. Hey, Doc. What time is it? It is midday, Doc. Come on. There.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same.
Damn.
Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thank you. Good news.
So what's going on? Did Sonny... Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
No, you're not, but that's okay.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Well, I have grenades.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that...
Oh shit. Just live. Okay, I was hoping I'd go a little farther. Wow. Extra trivial. Alright, give me your shit.
I owe you a huge favor for
Fuck
this.
yeah, you do.
Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
No, they won't, but that's your problem.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Damn, I'm a good shot with that grenade launcher. Hey. You fucking dick. Oh, he has a stealth boy. Wow, you came equipped. Alright. Where do I put your body so people know to fuck off? Right by the sign, I guess. Oops. This is already more work than I wanted to put into this. NCR Correctional Facility. Most playthroughs, I just make a visit there, and I murder everyone a few times. But it's not the funnest way to go, but I like grenade launchers. Now, come on. There we go. Oh, it actually stayed. I love it. Alright. Kodak moment. Alright. Let's leave. Oh, hey. Indiana Jones reference.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going?
Prim.
Prim is off limits.
Why?
It's your ass. Don't say you weren't warned.
Fair enough. Your post is over here, dude.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Yeah, well, some dick shot me in the head, and I kind of want to get to the bottom of it. You get me? Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Matter of fact, I do.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as lack of rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out. No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope
All
he didn't
these
see any
breadcrumbs.
trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say. Well, now that you've mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chit.
One of those men shot me, dude.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. Now, a Beagle had...
I just asked that.
Sure,
Don't get yourself shot again.
Move along, please.
No.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the
Hey.
Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Prim is a thriving resort community located in Clark County, Nevada, right along Interstate 15. Whether you can't wait till Vegas to try your luck, or want to hit one last jackpot before you leave Nevada, Prim's your place. The town's premier attraction is the world-famous Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, so you came to the right place, partner. The Bison Steve is one of Prim's less impressive casino hotels.
They have a roller coaster, dude.
I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there are cheap, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't built to cold. Why, this is the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, Prim's premier tourist attraction and resort destination. Yeehaw! Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
So, yeah, no info out of him. Oh! Not the damn robot, the actual cop. Let's go take a peek at this dead body, huh? Seems like a productive thing to do. Daniel Wynad? Wynad? Deliver the package to the north entrance to the Vegas Strip by way of Freeside. An agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint, take possession of the package, and pay for delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Press Exchange. Bonus on completion, 250 caps. Oversized toker chip composed of platinum. Yep, what was the other one? Same shit. But, 2 dice. Composed of a fuzzy material. Shotgun? Yeah, it's definitely a shotgun scenario here.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me.
No, yes I did.
I crossed my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Oh. You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free. My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful.
Creepy.
If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you. Well, you look to be a trustworthy sort. Okay.
Although again, yeah, you might die here soon.
I overheard them saying that they're on their way to Novak. If you want to follow them, I strongly suggest that you follow the road through Nipton. There are a lot of dangerous things out in the desert. You won't have me with you to protect you, as I need to stay here and keep Prim safe. It would be so very...
Yep, my bad. Here we go.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
A little harsh.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
Hey there.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage? Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you?
Yep.
They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there. Hello again. Oh no, I'm just the deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
It's called promotion.
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
I'm gonna do that.
Maybe.
I'll deal with you guys later. It is main quest time.
We're the tops. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
What is it? Ultralux, Tops, and Gamora, I think. Oh, look! Legion flags. We're about to have a very good time here, aren't we? Who's this fuck?
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did!
Neat.
Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
No.
What lottery? The lottery! That's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery
I'm just not
matters.
shell-shocked.
Oh my god, smell that air! Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, it used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery! Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
I need to get going.
Bye.
Drops the voice immediately. I just really want to pop him in the head. I will only see him later though. I don't know. We'll see how he really ends up taking this. So the winner of the lottery seems pretty happy. Let's go check on one of the other guys. What up?
What is it this time? The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like? I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
So first place gets to go free. Second place gets to be crippled.
Bullshit. Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky.
Not
You're
super
looking at the
lucky though.
second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place, so him they let walk. It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score. We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket. What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs in the winter, they let go free. Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
So, I guess it falls under crucifixion?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged him off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I am.
Don't act like you'd be doing me.
So, oh. Crucifixions. We should probably talk to you guys first, I guess. You seem to... Hey. Are you just getting information? Okay. Hey, Doghead.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on,
this music is clashing.
I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across. Where to begin? That they are weak and we are strong? This much was known already.
Yeah.
But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson.
I've heard enough.
I think your eyes will see more than I could ever tell you. Take your time. Enjoy the sights.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
That's a telephone pole, but I get you. How you doing here, buddy? I'll just put him out of his misery. Let's pick a cheaper gun now. Also. Okay, no more headshots. I know, that's the quickest way to do it, though. See what I'm talking about? Nice socks, dude. Alright. I should get karma for that. Okay. This just happened. Nobody's skeletonized yet. Damn, dude. So he's talking about his two prostitutes, I guess. Rosie and Sylvia, who attracted plenty of interest from the troops at the Mojave outpost. Guess when you spend enough time standing around that backwater, you're ready to hop on something that looks like a mole rat and doesn't smell much better. Local shops give me a percentage of sales, and the troops because the girls bring them in. Alright. Doesn't that look official? Seems to go well at the NCR Correctional Facility north of here, and escaped prisoners roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing, and it would be, if not for the political acumen and interpersonal alchemy of yours truly. Went to Jim's out to make contract with the powder gangers. Let them open Nipton's door for trade, with free turns with the girls as door prizes. You know they went for that deal. It's sold by Little Jim, anyway. Big Jim, R.I.P. Alright. Oh boy. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. We knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend their time in Nipton, It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and the Powder Gang is for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I don't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the Powders to kidnap an NCR troops at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. Ha! For this simple task, I've been offered 8,000 caps. Holy shit. I can almost go back to the NCR right away. But who knows how much else I might make off this Legion lackey. I'm gonna start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house. Yeah, that deal turned out real well.
And about the greatest feeling in the world, love.
Yeah.
Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is, Dino. It sure is.
So we got a little trailer park here. Ranger Station Charlie. Oh, hey.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into military outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick. Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason.
Ominous.
I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either.
Please.
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR. All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol. We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say 8 out of 10 recruits washes out before the end. Before you get your ranger badge, you gotta prove you can be quieter than a shadow, and more ferocious than a deathclaw. Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one. We either man the station or patrol the immediate area. The Rangers mostly draw from the basic NCR army. A trooper who shows exceptional skill at fighting and scouting can be nominated for the training.
I should really stop the music for dialogue. See, now, usually when I stop by this area, they've gotten the shit killed out of them. Like, brutally. Just brutally murdered, blood everywhere.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw loose and running.
And it's Novak. Where's the sign?
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas.
There it is. Novak. I just love that. Oh, hi.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit
No.
if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
What the fuck are you doing here?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak book usually see anyone traveling this way. Don't rightly know. Just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
Okay.
Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
Fair counterpoint. Hey, you.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a bit? Let this fine town take care of you. We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novak. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
Is it?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too.
Ooh.
Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company. Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone. Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me.
So he has been through here.
Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seem to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaurs' mouth. Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop. I think he gets lonely standing around. What?
You can call them dum-dums on the air like this. That's a good question.
It's Boone.
No offense, but I need to focus on getting more rest when I'm off duty. I'm not sleeping so good. So now's not a good time.
Oh.
If you want to talk, catch me when I'm on duty. I'm up at the dinosaur after 9 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left. Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction.
Yeah, she's such a
Jeannie's is
sweetheart.
a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Oh, nice.
Well, there's T-Rex. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory. They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
That does sound bad.
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
I'll buy a T-Rex.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Not going to buy 1,000 of them. I'll buy a T-Rex. There.
Come.
Let's talk to Manny.
Hey, we haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy. Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good. Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen. No, they're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight. Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten. A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet. I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand.
Oh boy.
Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me. Huh. People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times, maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
Ooh. Ranger takedown, special move. To use this technique, initiate a power attack while moving backwards. You'll drop your opponent to the ground. It's good stuff.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
Nope.
Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on. Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
Then...
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog.
Why is he after you?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
You robbed a casino boss.
Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
Just a little. Like, this is one of my favorite lines of dialogue, because he uses the word plow like it's a euphemism. Like, oh no, I didn't, I didn't sleep with her. I didn't mess around with her. I plowed her. Just a little, though. Just a little plowing. Yeah, hats off to you, dude. Fuck.
Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall.
No, it's not going to unfuck his daughter, so...
Thanks.
I like that little encounter. That was fun. Okay, are we going to do the Novak quest? Trying to keep an eye on the time.
How you doing?
Of course, I catch him just before the end of a shift. Oops, 12 hours. Bye, Manny. Yo.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Dude, come on. You're a ranger, dude. There's no way I snuck up on you.
I think you better leave. Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Oh, I might be useful. All right, let's hear it.
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start. I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
He looks like... He kind of reminds me of Johnny Bravo. Like if Johnny Bravo got sent to Vietnam or some shit. Alright, what do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her. I know, all right. That's all you need to know.
I'm going to translate that as, I'm going to tell myself she's dead, rather than, you know, being with the Legion. Yeah, that's what I do too.
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal, so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself. Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next. Yeah.
You're a badass sniper dude, though. Hey, Vargas.
What's going on, man?
Hey, he's not a dick. Neat.
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone. You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately, we've been getting ghouls coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far, we've been lucky. Sure, I know him. What do you want with him? Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies.
That he does.
Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
What is it?
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness. Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you
means the ghouls.
As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this quest the fast version. Since I played this a dozen times before. Kurt. Fuck. Ah, God, that noise. Bill of sale. Oh, I'm taking the medic. Yeah, I'm taking all this. We representatives of the Council Officiorum, my Latin's not great, this day a bargain to purchase from Jean May Crawford of the Township of Novak the exclusive rights to ownership and the sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps. And those of her unborn child for the sum of 500 bottle caps. I forgot about that. Oh boy. Alright. The receipt thereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant the slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. Okay. We convent with the said Jean May Crawford that we may have full power bargain to sell the slave and her offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus. The claim which shall be possession of yada yada yada. Scribinus, Libus, Libo, Drusus et al. Administration. So yeah. Don't shoot the deputy. Don't shoot the deputy. Alright, Jeannie. We gotta have a motherfucking talk. Hey, you.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
Let's not tell off, eh? Do I have to? What's wrong with Boone?
Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose.
An unborn
Poor
child.
dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her
You're
own.
absolutely sure, you
could
lying
tell
bitch.
she was thinking about it ever since they arrived. How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting. Oh, what am I doing? I'm Jeannie May. I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some... Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction. Explosions and such. Watch out for... I hope you're finding it...
How's my math? 7, 8, 9...
I hope you're fine. Okay, if that's what you think.
Come on, come look, come look, come look, come look. Look, come here, look. Jeannie, come on. Come on, look. See? Oh, she's slow. Alright, now if you look right there... Where's the damn hat? Did you see it? Did you see it? I'm gonna do you a favor of moving this body a little bit, Boone. You know, it's a genie. Let's not just totally leave her in the fucking town square. Much better.
That's it then. How did you know? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here. I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries.
Then
Maybe
do
I'll
I have
wander.
a job for you?
Like you. You don't want to do that. Yeah, that might be true. That's reason enough for me to take you up on it, I suppose, but this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, he's my favorite companion. Alright, let's go take care of Repcon. notice the title. Come fly with me. Sneaky, sneaky.
All mine. Can't run from me.
That's a footprint. All right, Repcon. I should know to start sneaking when I get someplace.
Hey, over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Okay.
Get
Nightkin.
Mine.
Yeah, Boone's the best.
all right, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Noted.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Hey man, I'm kind of insecure.
The Great One can be found upstairs. Don't think about wasting his time. He's very important. You should feel lucky to be granted some of his time.
Again, noted. Hey, where are you going?
Hello, Wanderer.
Oh.
Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey? And they've been shooting them down like animals, haven't they?
Well,
those ghouls
kind of
were
attack
members
people.
of my flock, even after the madness consumed their minds. We never let them wander free.
Clearly you do.
We kept them safe on the first floor. We kept them contained. The demons must have let them out. Somehow. And now they are lost forever, denied the salvation and healing glow of the far beyond. Please, Wanderer, bear in mind that every feral ghoul you spare now is one that we can save later. Once the way is clear, our feral brothers and sisters will accompany us on the great journey. If there are any left.
Possibly not. Demons?
The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all.
Nightkin.
The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
Sure.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
Dark in here. If you want to use a scope, I can spot for you. Keep you on target.
Can't run from me.
That was the ghoul's fault. Does it work on cloaked enemies? Oh.
What's that,
Hello.
Antler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler, for safe's sake. Hmm? Okay, Antler, I'll ask. Hi, human. Why you come here? A human who is friend to ghouls? Suspicious.
I know, right?
You mean the ones upstairs? Antler used intercom, told them stay put, but they want to come down in basement anyways.
Yep.
I cannot allow. My kin are not right in head like I am. They attack you on sight. Ghouls too. They crazy. Your
Yeah,
ghoul
y'all pray.
friends
Let's
have
just
to
work this
wait
out.
until you find what Antler brought us to get.
Which is what?
Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search. A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This ghoul is tough.
Oh,
I
him.
thought Antler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. Ghoul is a crack shot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Antler wrong, so I locked the door to keep kin out and wait for Antler to tell me what to do. Then you come along. Antler says you are
Guessing that's
solution.
Antler.
Yes, Antler says we leave here as soon as we get stealth boys. Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside, not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Maybe he will.
I'm glad he was easy to find. A little direction, Davidson, other than the room you can't search.
All mine. You're mine.
Yeah, okay. Don't touch Antler. I guess I'm murdering you all now. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have a head anymore.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you? And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
Okay.
Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you, that Bright's group has got some fine-looking ghoulettes in it.
Yeah.
Or maybe I would have to tell you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I helped them out, and they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that.
I'm Batman.
If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
Okay.
Thanks.
I think he lasts more than a minute. Fuck Boone. Alright. So,
Did you find my friend?
yes, Bruce.
I see. Well, spare me the details. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that crooked yellow smile. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want. I'm gonna make a break for topside.
Is the way clear?
Yep.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Oh boy. So the far beyond is apparently space. So the thing with ghouls is they're healed by radiation instead of damaged by it. So I guess cosmic radiation is especially healing or whatever. I suppose it would be higher energy gamma rays and such, so fair enough. It's not that way, it's this way. Okay.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Well, let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
How very collectivist.
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared. Yes, the rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
These rockets will convey you and your flock straight into the ground.
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest. I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous.
Religious people.
It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there. Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes.
That part's true.
The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
Yep.
I take no pleasure in hiding the truth from Chris, but it is the Creator's will to which I must submit.
Alright.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Yes. Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad.
That's not how radioactivity
It's no
works,
longer
but all right.
potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them. All right. Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
Alright.
Scavengers wouldn't know the value of the modules just by looking at them. If you know any junk dealers in the area, I'd start there.
Alright then, let's start. Suit's got pretty high rad resist, I assume. Alright, let's sit over there.
Careful. They got spies all over.
What?
Who sent you? I ain't
The gods.
talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum. Confound it, no bark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know? Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rad scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen.
Bye.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Deal. Oh, it's old Lady Gibson.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too.
You know.
You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. Certainly did. Hubby and me had an old rad meter to help us tell the difference between what you could salvage and what'd kill you. I kept a glowing container from Repcon around here for years, serving no better purpose than a nightlight. Damn thing wouldn't sell. Then along comes the most peculiar-looking fellow, all decked out in a yellow radiation suit, of which he was proud all out of proportion. The man outright asked if I had anything radioactive for sale. Imagine that. But he paid handsome for that jar of goop. Only saw him that once. He said something about heading over to Clark Field to put his suit through its paces. A strange one he was. As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive. Ha! Yes, you are quite the smooth talker. What the hell? $250 it is.
That worked.
Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed.
Okay, that took a turn. I'm gonna go now.
Take care.
Is that sending me back? Oops. Oh, that works too. Please? There we go. But you'll cut the price because I'm just that charming. Yeah, I guess I could see someone falling for that. That is a cactus. Put your gun away. Yeah, there we go. Compared to the spacesuit, 40. Alright then. Day 1. Love the suit. Can scavenge anywhere now. Screw the rads. I hereby christen myself Mr. Radical. Get it? Get it? Because it's rad, but it's also radical. Day 4. Suit passed first test with flying yellow colors. Oh jeez. Overnight visit to Yucca Mountain. Didn't go too deep because something big moving around further down. Rad level high even where I was, and I didn't feel a tickle. Go rad suit. Vomited all morning. Didn't splash that on the suit or I'd be pissed. Must have been something I ate. Exciting. Ran across the old woman's scrapyard. Bought glowing container for a measly 50 caps. She said he paid handsomely. 50 caps is not handsomely. Whatever. Headed for Clark Field to prove the suit can wow. Heading for Clark Field to prove suit can at higher rad. Okay, it's just poorly written. It's not my fault. If it holds up, I'm gonna pop this jar of goop open and pour it all over me. I bet I can swim in this stuff. Yeah. Well. It's covered in vomit. Good touch. Okay, let's see what this dude actually looks like. Nope, just regular ass motherfucker. Alright then. I was hoping you'd be a little ghoulified.
Have you found the components we discussed?
Yep.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition. All I need now is the igniting agent we discussed earlier.
Well, if you buy now, you can get a 2-for-1 deal.
Yes, that's the stuff. And the container's shielding must be intact or you'd be dead by now. Yes, I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
It's taking longer than it should.
We have everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
Jason doesn't need a spacesuit, apparently.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding companion.
Probably not that
To our
long.
new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats.
Oh yeah, one of the Ferals
journey
survived.
awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Hey. Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me.
Dude, you kind of... Like, you insisted, man.
And dying would be worse than this?
Yes.
Used up and thrown away like garbage?
Okay, that hit home.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
Probably because you're an asshole.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures
No.
across the wasteland, is that it?
No. Hard no. However...
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting?
Yep.
I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novak.
Want a weapon?
Hey.
Please don't crash again. That would be very annoying. I won't try to take a screenshot this time. Whew. 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 Oh. Ah, still no level. Oh, yay. And now I could have enough science to help them. Oh well. We're jacking speech up right away. No perk. For the record, you can buy Igniting Agent from him. The little rockets are apparently the same agent.
You have any luck with the ghouls? Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy.
No, it wasn't.
But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot. Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised.
Those are
the guy
teeth.
you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City. It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north. No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Doubtful.
Hope. You. The.
Yay. Oh.
I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie Mae passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home at our motel.
Will do.
It'll open the room on the second floor, closest to the lobby. Hope it suits you.
We got it. We got it.
Welcome back. Killed her. Lord Almighty, I can't for the life of me imagine her doing anything that'd make someone want to kill her. Not that I'm saying you're a liar, of course. I'm just surprised is all.
Boone's right there. I just wish there was a dialogue option for her. She's the one that sold Boone's wife away. Here's the bill of sale. Also, I didn't technically kill her. I helped Boone kill her, but, you know, details.
Take me, make me forget my sorrow.
Big Orange Saloon. What up?
A customer. Not many people come into Boulder City these days.
Why's that?
Most of the town is rubble, destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam.
Oh, that's right.
And the only other thing around here is the concrete mixing yard. The NCR has been constructing bunkers up and down the river. From what I've heard, it's a little late for that.
Yeah.
Travelers over at the 188, just up the road, said that the Legion has overrun a couple of towns to the south.
Just to, you know, give the town some business.
Another satisfied customer. Most of the limestone comes from Quarry Junction out west, but I hear some death claws overran the quarry. With no work to be had, all the workers around here have wandered off.
Damn.
Come back.
I'll try. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, this is good stuff. Sound effects reminds me of Robot Arena. Maybe we should play some Robot Arena on this channel. That game's fucking fun.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
Let me help.
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you. Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are, but considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack, alright, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in, but it'll probably be too late for you.
I understand.
This move would not be unexpected. Also in the headlines, several unidentified aircraft were spotted.
You notice that as build more mass with sass, as if Rippier's gonna help you with your gains. Soda doesn't help your gains. Pretty bad for you if you're trying to be healthy. However, if you want to enjoy sweet drink, soda's the way to go.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs.
Oh, it's Dude!
You're
He's in the
supposed to be dead.
That was the guy on the right in the opening cinematic.
Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
Other dude is just appalled.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck.
Well, I'm not, and I believe... I'm a ghost, here to haunt you. Ooh.
All right, quit fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now?
I could murder all of you, however, where's my chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Well, while we're here... No, I want some answers.
He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance. Just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum though.
Because it's awesome? And because platinum is chemically inert?
He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up. Fine. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt. I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Deal. If I remember correctly, it takes an even higher speech to get NCR to comply. Which makes sense, honestly. So.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Well, it took them too long. More complications, just what I need.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
You honor the deal.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
Oh, that was easy. I thought it was no speech check. Because I thought it was a 45 to get the cons to go and 65 to get NCR to actually go along with it. Which is kind of funny, because then you're put, because you over-relied on your charisma, you're put in a position where where they get betrayed because you couldn't talk your way with the NCR.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
That it is. How did you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs.
You ain't got spurs.
Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all. Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me. Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though. Yep, but this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
I really don't like that implication there, mister. Oh shit. I think I made this mistake before. What the fuck is that?
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back.
Sweet.
Stay safe and good hunting.
Thank you, random person. And I love you, random citizen. What's that from? Megamind? Actually, I haven't seen the movie. I only know the gift. Freeside. Fun stuff going on here. This is a great place to have Boone.
Hello there.
Making Ralph, isn't one of you, like, important? Hope we can hear the radio.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice...
Nice. Well, except I mostly wanted guns.
What do you want to know?
How do I even know to ask these questions? Come on, game.
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing.
Which is?
What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye. Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less, and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? No problem.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's, if you need guns. For general support. Why? Do you work for one of the casinos?
Yes. No?
In that case, yes I do. Follow me.
Sweet.
Oh, like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Totes. Alright. Silence 22s are the only guns you can slip inside. I forget what the term is. You can get past places that make you kill guns. Damn. There we go. Drop the ball on that one, Boone. The King's School of Impersonation. Open enrollment. Well, let's go.
What's up?
Hey. I do not have a good Elvis impression.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Yep.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man? You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Oh yeah, Rex! Cyberdog.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
That's how work works, yep.
In that case, some of the things I need handled will be right up your alley. I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
No.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Sounds easy enough.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Just imagine carrying 200 bottle caps and having to give that to someone else as payment. Now I gotta find out some more complicated currency. The NCR's got it right. With paper money. Mostly just 'cause it's more convenient.
You're mine. It's life in Freeside for you. If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Yeah, how much?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Alright.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
You want to travel through Freeside with ease. Yes.
Now you see the problem. Kings are supposed to be the escort service, not this dude with a nice pistol.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up to follow.
Did you? Grr.
There will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Okay, you got a big dick. We
Up
get
ahead
it.
on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
Ooh, that's cutting. If they don't number you 5 to 1, he'll be fine. Like, damn.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Oh, I can wrangle myself. Thank you very much.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Okay. I'm right here. Oh no! Hoodlums!
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Okay, bullseye.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself.
Why does this guy
Let's
look
get
familiar?
moving.
Damn it.
Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Oh! Alright. Good fake. Alright, Oris, let's go.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Yeah, totes. He's an interesting character. We'll get to him later. And the walk. Yeah. Okay, that was a little much. I assume the king runs 9 to 5? Bad guess. Come on. Okay.
What's up?
Oh. They've got a 3-story school of impersonation. So, men's restroom. Women's restroom? Can't imagine how many women are going to... Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, okay. So, not impersonators, but groupies. Fair enough. Nice.
What do you have for me?
He's a fraud. He fakes attacks and plays hero, but he's bad at counting shots.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built.
Fucking nativists.
In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Words come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
All right.
Good. I like that.
Hair is way too yellow.
All I do all day is read magazines. You'd be amazed what you can learn from them.
Fair point.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
Poor voice match.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too, no old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did. Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you?
Yep.
I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
That does, actually, yeah.
Sorry I couldn't help more. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Hey, that's racist.
Good day.
We'll get to the cowboy Google later. Google. Cowgirl Ghoul later.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now...
Dude, come on, in the NCR.
If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Let's check with Julie.
What's up?
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Yeah, she just got a 1,000-yard stare. I don't know what it is.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up. Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away.
Well, 75
if Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
That's all. Who the fuck is this?
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be...
Oh, this.
Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you?
Well, yes, das ist good.
That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy?
Tandy by a long shot.
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13?
Anyone who's played Fallout 1 would know.
Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion? Good. You passed with flying colors. I told you it'd be fine. I expect you're wanting to know about that meal then, huh? We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through.
Should have a better password.
Best of luck.
So there's your reward for playing Fallout 2, I guess. Oh, 1 and 2. Because you don't know what Tandy's importance until 2.
Hold up. What's the password?
You're a clone of the other guy.
Head on.
Here you go. I hope this helps. Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water... That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons. It's not something I'm willing to discuss. Yes? Well, no, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in? You were right. But here, take another helping for your friend.
I feel bad. I don't need this. I'm doing good.
Yes? Was there something...
Let's say thanks, though.
You're quite welcome. If you meet... Yes? Was there... You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. In a manner of speaking, our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now.
Alright then.
Evening.
The plot thickens. Because with the crafting system in 4, the energy weapons are actually fun. Till then, they suck.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet? Handing out supplies, like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else? Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir. Wait a minute. They said what? Huh, that would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
So Pacer was his right-hand man at the door, for the record.
Aye.
So it seems Pacer's the one fucking everything up. Motherfucker.
Why the hell are you here? I got this under control.
Clearly.
Why the hell are you here? I got this under control.
You there, keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
Noted. Oh, there you are.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want? Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks. Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Thank you. Now, Pacer, what the absolute fuck? Proud of yourself?
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Proud of yourself, Pacer?
Personal space.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting.
Yeah, you're all about that
You've helped
talking.
us plenty. So I'll tell you what. Just this once, aim whatever you want. And if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
That's actually kind of cool.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again.
Wow, the 5 minutes made a difference.
What can I do for you? Near as I can tell, it's some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is. Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King. Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
Fair enough.
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up. He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. No, they said they don't have the tools to help him. For now, but they said eventually he's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area.
Alright, about the favor. Fuck that. Maybe. Money. Alright.
Sure can. I have a friend who has just what you're looking for. Has a shop over yonder by the east gate, named Mick and Ralph's. Just tell Ralph that I sent you, and he'll get you squared away.
Alright, so there we're into the strip. Whatever might save the strip for a bit later. There's a little more free side to see.
You want someone dead?
Working your
really
moves,
dead?
girl.
Stop by the Silver Rush and
Well, caught my eye, I guess. Oh yeah, we're doing this quest. This quest is fun.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers.
I'm sorry, escorts.
If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay. The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that,
you would have found one by now, huh? So notice how insistent he is about, oh god, those fucking weirdos, those freaks into robots. If you ever find one, and I mean keep it far away from me.
Thirsty? Horny?
No, I'm a little hungry actually. Should order food at some point here. Yeah, so we'll finish up this quest.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell,
I'm gonna eat.
people. Only at Mick and Ralph.
And then we'll get to the strip afterward. Because this... I'll get Rex in between streams, I think. I know. Who are you?
Hey. Howdy. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit.
They run the Silver Rush.
Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing. I've been around a while, currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
It's a bit cryptic, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Fair enough.
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
No.
I've I've escorted my share of idiot tourists
Still
around
no.
Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
That's how we're wording this? Okay.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Somebody.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me. They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
Yeah, she's fun. Why didn't I get any Cherche La Femme stuff from her? That's lame. Okay, oh yeah, and then Mick and Ralph's.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why would I want to do that? Or wouldn't, whatever.
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Bummer.
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Oh, this one's good.
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Sketchy.
You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
Come on, I know better.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
That it does. Oh, don't be a fucking Puritan, come on.
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job? Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing?
Basically.
I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
You give your clients a precious respite from the ills of the world. You're a beacon of light in some people's depressing existence. You're a work of art. Your work is art. I like that one better.
I never put much thought into the well-being my clients got out of my services.
Damn, dude.
I suppose they only get as much as I put into it.
Exactly.
Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
Good
Till next.
He's chill. Alright, now back to dude. Oh wow, he's real excited. Look at him. Look at him go. Okay, back to making... Die! More of a, I guess it's more of a Mick than a Ralph thing. Oh, okay.
Pimping ain't easy, huh? Maybe if you find some decent talent, I'll start visiting the Wrangler more often.
Oh, word gets around, eh? Oh yeah, while we're here.
One of his boys stopped in and said you had won the king's favor. You've done right by this town and deserve a pass. Here you go.
Would you happen to know where I could find a sex bot?
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
The Garretts are looking. Come on, dude.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about. Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal. Alright, come back in a couple days.
I've directed exactly 0 people his way. Alright.
Welcome back. What can I... Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start?
He. Her?
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference. And who would that be?
Old Ben.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
I can use some help. I do not need help with my Freeside reputation. Ah! Not even gonna... We'll check on her in a bit. This way I can be pointed in the right direction. Really?
All mine.
Oh, hi, Boone. Actually, I legit forgot about Boone.
Company.
There we go. Oh shit. Okay. God damn it.
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting Ponce. Hey!
Hey, you look familiar. Malefic Maud, Irate Ida, Rancorous Ruth. I forgot I had the Jailhouse Rocker in. More Wild Wasteland stuff. Funny.
Hey, what can I get you? Yep, here you go. You'll need to use...
All right. Upload. Oh, hey, Boone.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, ma'am. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Servos active.
In front of Boone there. We'll have him go around the corner, I guess. Alright, come on.
Operation complete. Thank you for your business. I will require a hardware and software upgrade to offer enhanced services.
Fuck yeah, you will.
Yes?
Yeah, couldn't resist. See, Fallout 3 would never have some shit like that. To be fair, Fallout 4 probably wouldn't either. I bet Bethesda's a little mad at Obsidian for that one. It just doesn't seem like a very Bethesda thing to do, right? Oh well, good yucks. That all you got? Oh, I hope Mr. Garrett is pleased.
Hello. Welcome back. What can I get you? You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers. I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
Totally, yeah, totally.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now. It is? It will? My God, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
How's business?
We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, because I'll let a robot fuck me to get you better business, so... Should better be neat. Speaking of neat, you got anything? No. Alright. Already maxed out speech. Wow, I'm leveling kind of fast. Damn. How you doing?
Howdy.
Hey. Hello again.
Oh, come on. You can't, like... Alright, whatever. So you can fight Beatrix? Yeah. I'm sure I'm still a bit sore. Alright. How long till my food's here? Half an hour, allegedly. I don't think there's much else to see here.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Here you go.
Thank you, madam. You may proceed.
Sweet. Oh, look, it's a dead guy. And we're here.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Point me to the tops.
Sorry, Rambler. I know you're fixing to serve up some vengeance, but I'm gonna have to point you to the Lucky 38 first.
Ooh.
Mr. House, the head honcho of New Vegas, is itching to make your acquaintance. He'll help you serve that cold dish of yours extra chili.
Fine.
Yeah, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Oh.
That's it. Keep moving.
Those last 5 shots were bad.
Did you see him turn into the... You could have just came over yourself, man. Alright. Well, on that cliffhanger, I'll cut the stream here and be back once I'm done eating. So, I'll see you then.
Come on, come on.